Yeah, the thing I would say is none of us wanted to found a company. We just like felt it. We felt like it was our duty, right?
I felt like we had to.
Like we have to do this thing. This is the way we're going to make things go better with AI. Like that's also why we did the pledge, right?
Yeah.
Because we're like, the reason we're doing this is it feels like our duty.
I wanted to invent and discover things in some kind of beneficial way. That was how I came to it, and that led to working on AI. And AI required a lot of engineering, and eventually AI required a lot of capital. But what I found was that if you don't do this in a way where you're setting the environment, where you set up the company, then a lot of it gets done. A lot of it repeats the same mistakes that I found so alienating about the tech community. It's the same people, it's the same attitude, it's the same pattern matching. And so it at some point it just seemed inevitable that we need to do it in a different way.
And it felt like with GPT-3, which all of us had like touched or worked on, and scaling laws and everything else, we could see it in front of us in 2020. And it felt like, well, if we don't do something like soon altogether, you're going to hit the point of no return. And you have to do something to have any ability to change the environment.
I think building off Danielle, I do think that there's just like a lot of trust in this group. I think like each of us knows that we got into this because we want to help out with the world.
Yeah.
We did the 80% pledge thing, and that was like a thing that everybody was just like, yes, obviously we're going to do this.
Yeah.
It was, and I do think that the trust thing is a special thing that's extremely rare.
The reason I went to OpenAI in the first place, it was a nonprofit. It was a place where I could go and focus on safety. And I think over time, that maybe wasn't as good a fit, and there were some difficult decisions. And I think in a lot of ways, I really trusted Dario and Danielle on that. But I didn't want to leave. That was like something that I think I was actually like pretty reluctant to go along with, because I think for one thing, I didn't know that it was good for the world to have more AI labs. And I think it was something that I was pretty reluctant for. And I think as well, when we did leave, I think I was, I was reluctant to start a company. I was like, I think I was arguing for a long time that we should do a nonprofit instead and just focus on safety research. And I think it really took pragmatism and confronting the constraints and just being honest about what the constraints implied for accomplishing that mission that led to Anthropic.
I think just a really important lesson that we were good about early on is like, make less promises and keep more of them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like try to be calibrated, be realistic, confront the trade-offs, because trust and credibility are more important than any particular policy.